Hello, everybody. I got a flip up hair there. Oh, well, doesn't matter. All right, so I have some energy for the day and a little bit of news information. All right, here we go. Ready? So, my wishes are being fulfilled. My peace is being restored. I am content. I am enjoying my moments, and I am very proud of myself. So we have a trickster feminine witch that is right now scattered, directionless, distracted, that is creating illusions, lies. She's greedy, all about material things, and she has a spending habit and she misuses her power. She has had to withdraw and retreat and go into solitude. She failed at this plotting and planning. There were no rewards. She got no recognition and no longer confident. She's a very codependent person. We have another female energy here that is confident, determined, optimistic, and I believe this is a female attorney. She is actually bringing light to the family conflict, the excessive focus on this family's materialistic behaviors, and the generational conflicts and financial losses and family burdens that are in my family. She's bringing in truth and fairness and making people take accountability. Accountability for the gift that was taken and wasted. This family, my family, is now very disconnected from any kind of love. They are drained, isolated, and empty. They now want forgiveness. They want compromise, and they are having a hard time moving on. After they tried to ruin me, tried to bring me a painful ending, conflict, failure in every part of my life. They tried to make sure that I would fail in every part of my life. And now they want forgiveness and compromise. Well, they've already been forgiven, but they can forget about the compromise. There's another feminine energy that used this feminine energy, this female attorney used her skills and her patience to get through this. Thank you. This family is discouraged. They're in despair. They're feeling hopeless. There's a lot of domestic disputes. This family is very dysfunctional. Believe me when I tell you my family is incredibly dysfunctional and they are in turmoil. There's a lot of turbulence and they're bitter, they're wounded, enraged because balance is being restored to me and my equilibrium is being restored. There's a very wealthy man who is very corrupt, that tried to exploit and possess me, and I believe this man's name is Randy. He tried to exploit my creativity, my abundance that I have naturally within me. He's now uncertain, indecisive, reluctant, and he's at a crossroads. And after all of this work that he's put in, he's now not sure whether or not there will be any opportunity, abundance, or prosperity having to do with me. Well, let me tell you something, Randy. There won't be. You can forget about it. He's resisting change. He's clinging to the past, and the things are deteriorating. He's bitter. He's holding grudges. He's cruel, and he's pessimistic. And all of his work went to waste. And that's the way it was supposed to be. God tested you all, and you all failed miserably. So I have two family members and an ex-best friend that are catfishing my spiritual spouse. Darling, I want you to know, and I think you're already catching on, but you need to notice that the voices, the hands are always different. They won't show you their face ever, because you will know immediately that it's not me. So keep that in mind. There's 3 different women catfishing you using my picture. The picture that they sent me on my text message saying that they were going to chop me up into pieces was the one where I had the mohawk and the Mickey Mouse mask. I believe that may be the picture that they're using to catfish you. Of course, it could be another one, but I think that's the one that they're using. Demand that they show you their face. Demand it. Demand it. And I guarantee you that they will stop, because they won't be able to pull off their catfishing with you if you demand to see their face. See my hands? Mark and member, honey. Mark and member. These are my hands. This is what my hands look like. From all of the little marks on them to the rings that I have, these are my hands. Okay? Freeze it if you have to. Put it on a separate screen so that when these women catfish you and start talking to you, you'll be able to see that they're not my hands. Somebody told people in this swingers club that they got the STD that they spread around to the rest of these swingers from me, when actually they got it from their down low gay lover. My best friend, I use that term loosely, Trista, and I went to an Ayurvedic reader in Boulder, Colorado, and I believe this was in 2019, I believe. I can't remember. Anyways, we went to this Ayurvedic reader. Trista and I sat in on each other's readings, and that's when Trista found out about my gifts. She also found out the love that I was supposed to meet in Tennessee, and this is when the plotting and the planning began. I should have known on our way home from that reading. She didn't speak a word. I should have known at that moment that she was incredibly jealous, and she is incredibly jealous. You are a believer, and you are doing everything against what God would have you do. And your judgment is coming. You need to go to God, and you need to talk to God, because He is not happy with you, Trista. You need to figure this out. I can't believe how ugly you became. I can't believe how terrible of things that you're willing to do out of jealousy and envy. All of you. All of you. I just want to say that thank you, all of you that came against me. Because of you coming against me, you are the ones that opened up my gifts. Had you have not come for me the way that you did, I don't know when or how my gifts would have opened up. So because of you, because of all of you coming against me, you helped me raise to my higher self. You helped me become a better me. And for that, I thank you. You are all going to receive judgment. It's coming. And you all know it. You can smell it, you can taste it, and you can see it coming. Well, actually, some of you aren't going to see it coming because you're so egotistical and full of yourself that you're not going to see it coming, but it's coming. You can count on it. And probably sooner than you think. I'm ready for it. Really ready for it. But I will wait for God's timing because God's timing is perfect. And right now He's putting you all in that box and putting that bow on it and making this airtight and easy for the prosecutors, for me. You blew it. You all blew it. You failed. Miserably failed. And although I forgive you, you reap what you sow, and you're all going to get exactly what you deserve. And your judgment isn't from me, it's from the Most High. A lot of you had a lot of lessons that you needed to learn and you didn't want to learn them. Well, now you're not going to have a choice. And it's too late to apologize. It's too late. And I kept hearing that song all day today by One Republic. It's too late to apologize. It's too late. Time has gone. There's a male energy in this scenario that was being told that I was doing black magic on him. Well, apparently, he found out I wasn't the one that was doing the black magic. He was sleeping with the enemy all along. Yep. He was literally sleeping with the person who was doing the black magic on him. How easily fooled people are when they want to believe what somebody's saying. They want something to be true, so they believe it just because they want it to be true, not because it is true. Every single person that was in my life that had anything to do with this already had something about me that they didn't like. They already had their mind made up about me, about something about me that whether it was jealousy or whether it was envy or whether it was my looks or whether it was the way I dressed or whatever it was. There was already something about me that you didn't like. And that made it really easy for you to jump on the bandwagon. Do you know how superficial that is? How superficial that sounds? If you don't like somebody, walk away. There's no need to drag 50 other people into the mix because you don't like somebody, because you don't like the way they dress, the way they look, the way they wear their hair. If you don't like someone, walk away. It's pretty easy. It's very simple. And it's the way it should be. I'm not stooping to your level. None of you. Your level is now so far beneath me. And I don't need any of you. And to my family who was telling everybody how much you were helping me, you never helped me. You hindered me. And everything that you said you were doing to help me ended up hurting me. So you didn't help me in any way. Except to rise to my greater self. That's what you helped me with. And Sandy, I am healed from you. I don't think about you. I don't think about the past. I'm not hurting anymore. I healed from you. And I've moved on. And all of you need to just give it up. Take the responsibility. Take accountability for the things that you've done, the things that you've said, and move on with your lives. Because until you do, and until I know the full truth, you will not be able to move forward. And that's the truth. That's a fact. Until you release this, until you let this go, you will linger in the energy that you're in right now. And worse. It'll get worse. The longer you drag this out, the worse it's going to get for you. Just know that. Did you see that? Did you see that light just now? That was confirmation. Confirmation. My spirit guides are all around me. The angels are all around me. And God is always with me. And if you don't know that by now, you're a lot thicker in the head than I ever imagined. All right, well, I'm going to go. It's time to get ready for bed. But as always, you know that I love you all very much. World, please love each other. Love yourselves even more. And I'll catch y'all on the next video. Have a great evening. Sleep well. I know I'm gonna. Bye.